What is up, gamers? I don't really know what my name is yet, but I'm figuring that out. I really don't know how to talk to a camera. This is really uncomfortable for me. I don't know how to get into this, basically. Let's get this up close and personal. Hold on. Get over here. Nope. Oh, fuck. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. Didn't really have the money for the games. Didn't really have the motivation after I got the money for the games. Oh, man. I've never done this before. I don't know how to talk into a mic. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. I haven't really gotten myself to fully commit to it. I remember when I was a kid, I used to play CSGO on my phone with a little screen recorder, and you would like tape up your headphone mic so that it would record the audio internally. I still don't really know how that works, but I used to play CSGO and Minecraft on my little camcorder with my phone. I know way back in the day when I was a kid, I used to record my computer screen where I would play Agario. We would play Faded on our phone. So I would hang out with my brother. We would play Faded on our phone, and then we would use a tablet to record my mom's computer to play Agario. It was a really shitty setup. Sometimes I'd play Minecraft. It was mostly Minecraft and Agario. I wasn't really a Roblox kid back then. But that was the dream. I used to watch a lot of Markiplier growing up, and I thought, man, that's what I want to do. Like, I want to play a game and have fun, and I want to be able to call myself a YouTuber. That's what I wanted growing up. I wanted to be a YouTuber. Teachers would always ask me, like, hey, what is it you want to do when you grow up? And I would always bullshit and answer, like, I want to be a teacher, or I want to get an office job, or something. But in reality, the dream was always to be a YouTuber. And I feel like that's a goal that I can make now. I'm at a point in my life where I can actually commit to that. But the thing is that I'm aimless. I've always been kind of aimless. My biggest inspirations when I grew up was I would watch Markiplier in secret. Wasn't allowed to watch him because of the swearing, but I would watch Markiplier and I would copy him. I remember I got Five Nights at Freddy's on my phone, and I used to talk to myself. I wouldn't even record it. I used to talk to myself playing Five Nights at Freddy's, pretending that I was Markiplier. And you know, eventually, after some time of finding out that I'm actually terrible at video games, I looked to other inspiration. I found a YouTuber named Grian, and I loved his building tutorials. I wanted to become a Minecraft building YouTuber. I worked really hard to copy his building style, and I basically improved my building skills to a point where I was ready. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna teach people how to build. And then I opened up a Minecraft world. I built a house, and I thought, what the hell am I doing? I had no idea what I was doing. It wasn't really fun. I didn't get to record the process. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to talk to people about Minecraft building, because the biggest thing about being a YouTuber for me was that I wanted to be myself. You know, I didn't want to just make like analysis videos, or I don't know. I didn't want to make tutorials or anything, because basically being a YouTuber for me was just putting myself out there and getting the validation of people wanting to watch me play video games. In all honesty, I'm still not sure if YouTube is what, I'm still not sure if YouTube is what's for me, but I want to try. Obviously, this is in the style of The Weekly Slap by Jay Schlatt, just sitting in front of a mic, playing a game, being genuine. Except you can see that I am not the greatest at playing this game. I'm not the greatest at body cam. I'm not particularly good at video games, and I don't really give good commentary when I play video games. I am not used to it, but I still want to try. I used to do Minecraft hardcore streams back in the pandemic days, and it was really fun. Even though I averaged about 3 viewers and like 2 of them were my best friends, I had so much fun just playing Minecraft and getting angry when a creeper would randomly blow me up and I'd lose my world. I don't even think I lasted a single stream with a hardcore world. That was really bad. But that was fun. And it's something I gave up on because immediate growth didn't come to me, and I was at a really difficult point in my life. I didn't have the motivation to continue streaming, especially when you're, a teenager, you're going through school, getting bullied, stuff like that, kind of puts content creation towards the wayside. And then not even to mention the state of content creation right now. Things are so loud and hyper edited, and like it's concept after concept, and there are YouTubers that exist still, where you just watch them for who they are. But dear God, it's so full of bloat where, people are doing whatever they can to keep views and to like maximize their revenue and shit, and just like it feels like a really bad time to want to get into content creation. I know just a couple years ago in the pandemic was probably the perfect time. That's when creativity was at its high. Everybody was trying to be a content creator, but that time has passed, and ads and AI and capitalism, just all the bullshit is crazy right now. And I don't like it. I really don't like it. I have a couple of YouTubers that I watch still, that I've watched for a long time, They all of them have really inspired me to, sit down and try and come up with how I'm gonna actually get this done. I still haven't even figured out a name that I want to use. Right now I'm just kind of here. I guess I'll figure out a name when I make the channel. But I guess the biggest thing I'm afraid of is rejection. I failed so many times. I've already conceded to the fact that I don't think I can do this, but I'm gonna keep trying anyway. I think the biggest thing, though, isn't failure. I think what's keeping me down is that I'm scared of rejection. Biggest inspiration for me was Technoblade, and his whole thing was just kind of talking and being good at the game and cynical and himself, and that's like what I liked to watch. Unfortunately, I don't really think I'm the funniest, and I'm not particularly good at anything. I mean, I can draw, I can make music, but those aren't what I want to do. I don't want to pop on YouTube and upload like a shitty game soundtrack or something, and I don't want to upload speed paints. I want to make YouTube videos. I want to entertain people. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I want to. And I'm sure this is a thing that a lot of people feel. I know there's a lot of people who will get the mic, get the recording software, they'll get the game, and they'll sit and they'll start up a live stream and they'll play and play and play until I have to take my medication. Hold on. I'm taking it with Dr. Pepper, not any form of alcohol. Anyways, probably not the best idea, but anyways, I do it all the time. What was I saying? Oh yeah, there's a lot of people who try, there's a lot of people who try to be a content creator. There are countless videos on how to be a content creator, how to make YouTube videos, how to stream, because everybody wants this job. And unfortunately, it's just not a thing everyone can do. And, I'm kind of worried that it's not the thing that I'm able to do because it's something that I want so bad that I've tried time and time again, and I've given up time and time again because I'm never hit with that stroke of luck. But the thing is that I think in order to be good, you can't rely on luck. I know there's countless of good YouTubers who just got hit with luck and were an immediate success. But there's also a bunch of YouTubers who didn't, they didn't hit their success until years within their career. And I think I need to be okay with accepting that. I think a lot of people need to be okay with accepting that. We give up too easy. And I'm definitely not going to be hit with immediate success in this economy of YouTube, where what's being rewarded is constant attention grabbing, talking like super loud, hyper edited, just like in your face, no time to breathe. That's what's getting the attention right now, and I don't really care. I'm gonna keep trying, I think the last time I tried streaming like 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I tried streaming. I was doing art streams. Thing is, though, I don't really like art streams, honestly. Love drawing, not super into it, and definitely not into streaming my art. I think the most fun I had when I was doing that was that sometimes, I played Five Nights at Freddy's on stream. That was really fun. But the thing is that, I don't know, streaming, it's a hit or miss. And unfortunately, most of the time it's a miss, and I can't really stand the misses. I can't sit there for multiple hours talking into my mic, talking to no one. It is incredibly, incredibly depressing. And so, I don't think streaming is the right way. I think YouTube is it. YouTube is what I like. I like recording myself playing a game. I like editing it. Editing it. I like editing the video. I like doing voiceovers. I like cinematography. It's just like YouTube is what I want to do. I'm aimless. Right now, I'm so aimless. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm sure this is a thing that a lot of people can relate to. A lot of people just ever since YouTube became a thing, have wanted to do this. But I'm just gonna get out and do it. I'm sitting down, I'm playing my game, I'm recording myself talking, not really knowing what I'm talking about. But I'm getting out there, I'm putting myself out there, and I'm hoping that whoever's watching this is kind enough to, I don't know, not be mean to me, not make fun of my squeaky ass voice. Oh my god, one of the biggest things for me growing up, especially because, like, I obviously sound like not super old. I'm very aware of it. I play games, I talk to people, they always think I'm like 14. But one of the biggest things about wanting to be a YouTuber is that I hate my appearance, and I hate my voice. I hate how I laugh. I'm super squeaky, super abrasive. Right now I'm like super chill. Right now I'm talking super chill because I want to have that down to earth vibe. But like when I get into it, when I'm like having fun, I am so annoying. And people have made it very clear that I'm so annoying, and I know I've just got to ignore it. But the thing is that no matter how many people hate me, no matter how many people love me, it doesn't change the fact that I hate myself. And that's something that is going to take a long time to fix. And I don't think I'm going to fix it before, I lose the opportunity to do YouTube, because right now I'm in a point where I have the time, don't exactly have the energy, but, I have the time, and I have the freedom don't exactly have many friends, don't exactly have many commitments. You know, I can just do whatever I want, and what I want to do is I want to do whatever this is. I don't know what value I can bring to YouTube, but I'm hoping that I can make people smile, make people laugh. It's my biggest thing is I want to have fun and I want to entertain people because YouTube has really gotten me through the hard times. I mean, through my darkest days, like some of the worst points in my life, I was watching Technoblade. I was watching Markiplier like daily. I was watching J-Schlatt. Those people, while just doing what they love, got me through the hardest times of my life. And that's something that I want to bring to the table. You know, I want to be able to do that just by being myself and having some fun. One of my favorite things in real life to do is give someone a have a good day or something, and you see them light up, and it's like the highlight of my day, seeing someone light up like that. But the dream has always been to make YouTube videos and help people, really. And not in the sense that I want to make YouTube videos talking about, you know, mental health. That's exactly what this seems like, but actually I'm just talking. But no, I don't want to make YouTube videos on like how to help people or something, cuz that's not what I want to do. What I want to do is I want to be funny and I want to help people have better days just by being there to help them forget about things for a little bit, you know? I want to be lighthearted. I lost my train of thought. Oh god. If I continue doing stuff like this, you're gonna find out just how mentally ill I am. I know I want to make a main YouTube channel where I play games and I try and have fun. Thing is, though, is that it's really hard to do alone, and I don't exactly have friends, so I guess I've got to build it all up from scratch. I don't really have a name that I want to use. I can probably think of something by the time that I edit this video and make a YouTube channel to upload this on, but maybe I won't. Maybe I'll name myself something generic, like The Weekly Slap. No, I'm kidding. Oh, man. It's so cringe. It's so cringe to talk about other YouTubers when you're making YouTube videos, because you're like, ah, man, I want their attention so bad. But honestly, I'm just being so for real. I'm just somebody who watches a lot of YouTube. But, man, oh shit, I'm getting congested. I need a drink of my Dr. Pepper. Oh, when did I get so congested? I guess I made my point, you know. Talking about the state of YouTube. Talking about how I want to be a YouTuber, talk about who I am. I haven't talked about who I am whatsoever, but you know what? You figured it out through me talking right now, is that I don't have the greatest attention span. I take my medication with Dr. Pepper, and I like to watch J-Schlatt, which is very apparent. I love Markiplier to bits, rest in peace, but yeah. This has been going on for too long. I'm gonna turn this mic off and probably, I need to go outside, but I don't want to. It's raining. Editing here, I think I'm just gonna actually use my regular online persona. I'm not gonna make a whole new one. So, Axe a lot of love. Hello, and goodbye.